Hello. Oh gosh, what a week. What a week. Let me know if you can hear me pretty good. I'm not sure if you can. I got the mic as loud as I can. Bella blah. Bella blah. How are you? If you can hear me pretty good, just put a 1 in the chat box. I'd greatly appreciate it. What's up, Esther? How you doing? Hello, hello. All right, thank you, thank you. Just want to make sure it's not echoing. We took a beat down this week for all you that are here that know what we're doing with cryptocurrency. Oil coins took a massive beating, and hopefully you guys didn't get scared and ran. I mean, hopefully you didn't get scared and run. So I just want to let you know. Yeah, stay better, Bitcoin Guidance. Good morning, good morning. What's up, Halter? How you doing, Soren? I appreciate it. I'm a Celtics fan. This is my team, basketball. So that's the reason why I wear this gear. Not your normal business attire, but hey, it is what it is. I wanted to go over some of our coins that we talked about. We talked about Digibyte. We talked about Verge. We talked about Ripple. And I'll be honest with you, every single coin last week got hammered hard, and it was a bloodbath. And I know many of you were scared, as I was too. I mean, I'm in the same boat. I'm no different than you guys. But I wanted to show you something, and hopefully this will definitely money tight. Yes, definitely. That's definitely money is tight. I want to go over some coins and kind of go over what we've been doing. Number one, number two, where the coins are going, and that's pretty much it. So that's all. I'm not going to go over anything crazy today. I only have about 25 minutes, and I wanted to kind of show you the stats, as you can see here. If you can see my screen, I mean, right here, it tells you a story that is unbelievable. We took a massive beating, not just altcoins, but a lot of major coins took a beating and still taking a beating to this day. You can see the 24-hour change in a lot of these coins. Ripple is up almost 7%, which is good because if you held, congratulations, it's on its way back up. It has a lot of support, Ripple. And let me go ahead and open a link so you guys can see this on the chart, okay? I'm going to go ahead and bring this over. Here we go. This was on December 10th. We was doing it hit $3 and change on Ripple, and now it really tanked $1 and almost half of what it was selling for. And again, this is nothing to do with you. It has to do with people not believing the coin. They think that the coin, because it is supported by banks, that they're moving. They took the money and left. But the reality of it is we don't want those people here, okay? Because those people are here. They want secrecy. They don't want people to know what they're doing with their money. But the reality of it, like I said in the weeks previous, that Ripple is a bank. In the sense it is a bank coin. It's backed by banks, and you start seeing the climb right back to where you're starting to stabilize. You know, it did drop dramatically, and we all were nervous. But I think we all purchased. If you were me, we're still in the plus. If you went in when I got in around 60 cents, I mean, we still doubled, almost tripled our money. Okay, so keep that in mind. If not 5 times the amount, and we're still in the plus. In profit. It is up 7% right now, and it's starting to continue to rise as we speak, which is a fantastic thing. So don't be nervous about that. I'm going to go ahead and open up the website, okay, one more time so you guys can see why Ripple is Ripple and what it's going to do for the future. Again, banks right now exchanging money is difficult, okay? I put a video up the other day about Ripple, and hopefully you guys watch that video, but it pretty much explains what Ripple is. It's an exchange, makes it a lot faster to send between banks, and cuts out a lot of the middlemen. Speed, access, certainty, and cost. It's very low cost, which is fantastic. Ripple connects banks. That's what Ripple will do. It's connecting one bank to another bank, giving payment processing a lot faster and a lot cheaper. Okay, so once a lot, and there's some new news on Ripple that there was some more banks looking on implementing Ripple, which is fantastic. So this coin did take a hit, but hang tight because it's going to continue to grow. Okay. Look at all these banks here. These are banks. These are major banks that are using Ripple. Okay, banks permit providers and digital asset exchanges process and provide liquidity for payments on Ripple Net, creating new competitive cross-border payment services for their customers. If you look at these banks, these are not small-time banks. These are huge banks. Okay, American Express is a credit card company, but they're backing Ripple. A lot of these banks are backing Ripple. I don't know what a lot of these banks are in your country. You may see them every day, you may not, but I'll tell you this: these are a lot of huge banks. There's BBVA. You have let me see. I know BBVA is huge. What else? Transfer Go, MoneyGram. MoneyGram is huge. MoneyGram was around before cryptocurrency even existed. Western Union, MoneyGram to send money to places was a lot. Costly. It was costly, number one. Number two is now it's being backed by Ripple. You can understand the power in what this coin is, okay? And it might not be as private as everybody wants it to be, but the reality of it is this. I'm in it for the money. I don't know if many of you are in it for the money. You ever make an investment? You're in it for the money, ladies and gentlemen. You're not in it for the privacy. If you are, then this may not be the coin for you. Verge might be the coin for you. Verge does the total opposite. Verge is more of a private coin, privacy, etc. But this coin here, yes, it took a shellacking. It took a major shellacking. They had some bad news on it, saying, hey, it's not going to be as private as people thought. They don't want people to. The reality, I'm legal. So I pay my bills accordingly. I pay my taxes accordingly. So knowing that, you have to understand, if you're in it for the money, then hang tight. This coin is not going to go down to zero, if you know what I mean. It's backed by huge banks. Banks have all the money. So be patient with this coin. Be patient with a lot of coins. A lot of these coins, not only Ripple, but a lot of these coins took a beating. And I just want you guys to understand that this is a great coin to sit on and wait, because this can definitely change the lives of every single one that has Ripple now and sits on Ripple. Sitting on Ripple for a long term. You're not selling this coin just because you want to make a profit of $1 or $2. You want to, hundreds of thousands of dollars is what you want to make. So if you're sitting on tens of thousands of these coins, be patient. As it goes up a penny, you're starting to make some significant amount of money as it grows. And it's going to continue to grow. It's not going nowhere anytime soon. So be patient with this coin. I just want to let you guys know that off the bat. Let's see if it's still rising. It just dropped a penny or two. But sit on this coin. Be patient. The market cap is huge. There's not that many. Total supply, 38 billion. But people are still trading. They're making their money. They're getting in. They're getting out. But it's still up the upper echelon of where it was when it was 60 cents. Okay, so if you get the idea, I would sit on this coin and just watch it trade, watch it progress. As soon as the banks start implementing this coin, right now it's in the works. It's in the works. It's not actually being used as of yet that I know of in banking, but it's going to be. They have to implement it. They have to design it to make sure that it's going to work. So when you go to your bank and you have Ripple, you can send Ripple to another customer. Instead of doing a wire or a bank transfer, you're going to be able to use Ripple to send the money. It's going to be cost less and it's going to be fast. And that's why I want you guys to understand that this coin is something to sit on and be patient. Not only was altcoins taking a beating, but so was Ethereum. Ethereum just dropped the last 24 hours, almost 8%. Bitcoin taking a massive hit, $13,801, which is huge. That's not small. That's a lot of money. Compared to what it was when it was almost at 19,000. That's a huge, massive sell-off, okay? But it does not mean that the coins are going to stay down for a very long time. It's not just Bitcoin. It's not just Ripple that took a hit. Look at all the 1-hour trades, all this red on the left-hand side. Every major altcoin has taken a hit. So it was last week, the end of last week and this week is still taking hits. Some of these coins are on the rise because what people are doing, they're selling off their major coins, the top 10 coins, top 20 coins. They're selling off and buying a lot of these other altcoins that are worth pennies because they were looking for the big bucks. They're altcoin traders. You see a coin, it looks like it's doing well. Altcoin, you buy it in hopes that you're going to make double or triple your money. That is the goal for a lot of these particular altcoins, the ones that you don't understand, the ones that you don't see. What I would encourage everyone to do when you do invest in an altcoin, just click on the coin, look at the website, look at the white paper. What are the plans of this coin in the future? Okay, keep that in mind. VeChain was moving massively in the last week. When all the altcoins were doing bad, this coin was doing really well. And as you can see, it was at $9. It's now at $6.82. It dropped $3 and change. It's down 2.16% as of right now. But let's go over the coins that we all went into last week and took a massive beating. Digibyte took a hit. Digibyte is down 2% today. We go down to Electronium. Electronium was in 52 place. Now it's at 50. It's in the top 50 now. It did take a hit, but it's only down 2.59%. These aren't major losses. Keep that in mind. You only take a loss when you sell. Okay, when you sell at a loss is when you take a loss. So keep that in mind. You don't want to get rid of a coin just because it went down a few percentage this week. A lot of these coins will do that, and they will fluctuate over time. And especially at this horrid week that we had, I didn't even want to make a video. I'm going to be honest with you because I didn't even know what to talk about. Because I was in the same dire straits as you guys where I'm like, oh gosh, what are we going to do? I wasn't sure if I should sell all my Bitcoin and buy all Bitcoin Cash. I wasn't sure if I should take all my Bitcoin and sell it all because I thought Bitcoin was really going to take a massive hit down to 10,000, etc. That was my, from looking at the drop, I mean, in the 7-day period, almost 10%. That's a huge market sell-off. And then I started looking at Bitcoin Cash and I'm like, wait a minute. It's not just Bitcoin, because Bitcoin Cash is also taking a hit. You know, Bitcoin Cash was at 3,000 something a few weeks ago. So it's not just the altcoins, it's every coin. Ethereum was the only one that was doing well, and now it's not. As you can see here, it was at, I think, the high of Ethereum was 1,300, close to 1,400, and now it dropped another couple of $100, as you can see here. Ripple was making a rise to the top on the market cap. That's because people were buying it, and then selling it, and so on. So be patient with these coins. Cardano, another one here, took a massive hit, but it's not down that much today. These coins will make a run back to the top. A lot of these coins will continue to rise. People are looking for alternatives, and when that happens, they sell off their coins and go to other coins and vice versa. But what do you think is going to happen when they do that? What do you think is going to happen to those other coins? Eventually, those coins are going to correct themselves. And then people are going to sell off their coins and come back to what's working and what's been working. So you can't go wrong with the top 20 coins as of right now. Okay, as you can see here, you can even go down to the 50, all the way down to the 50 coins, the 50 spot. I mean, there's over 1,410 currencies, coins in fluctuation right now. And so what does that mean? There's so many to choose from, and a lot of people don't know what to do with their money. They feel, okay, I took a loss this week here, I'm going to sell off and buy something cheaper to make money. But what you have to understand is these coins have to be backed by a solid idea, a solid foundation. And when you look at solid foundation and solid ideas on a cryptocurrency coin or altcoin, then you can see where this coin could take you. You can't just look at the percentages of losses within a week's time. How many times have the Dow Jones, the industrial, how many times have they been down? For a weeks at a time. That happens. It occasionally happens. So no one's immune from that, not even we. And so this is what I want you guys to understand. Just be patient when you're trading or looking to sell your coins. If you bought early on Ripple and Cardano and Digibyte, Electronium, those are the coins that we talked about for like 2 weeks. Sit on those coins. Be patient with those coins. Electronium just signed a massive deal. I'm going to show you this because you got to see this as well, because that's the what? The least one. It's in the 50th spot as of today. It's right here. It was at 14 cents. It was hovering around 20 cents for this coin at one particular point. But it's still up, okay? 70 to almost 80%, 75%. It's almost up 75% in a 7-day period, okay? So you didn't lose a lot of money, but you also got to look at the future. What is this coin doing, and why? And why do we want to sit on this coin? Why do we want to hold this coin? I'm going to tell you why you want to hold this coin, because there's a lot of news on this coin. Let me go open this on a new tab, and we're going to go over this one as we speak. I'm only going over the coins that we talked about, just so we can get a better understanding. And I know many of you are like, man, I thought it was going to do well. Well, the coins did do well. And then now they're correcting themselves. All these coins will correct, and they will go back up. It's natural. This is what happens in cryptocurrency, okay? So keep that in mind. I'm going to head and open up the website in another tab. Not the website. Oops, I hit the wrong one. I wanted to open up the announcement. Actually, you know what? I think I want to open up their actually, you know what? We'll open up the website, and we will look at the blog. The blog is where we want to be. The blog tells you a lot of information about the coin. Somebody's writing news on this coin. And when you write news on cryptocurrency like this is where you want to get your information. You want to get it straight from the source. You get it straight from the actual website. They signed some gentleman named Michael Solitaire, okay? Michael Solitaire, new technical advisor. What does this mean? I'm going to read it quickly here, so just be patient. With the recent difficulties Cryptopia has had, you know and I know Electroneum, you can only find it where? On Cryptopia, which sucks. So we thought it'd be important to let you know that we are proactively working to make Electroneum as accessible as we possibly can. So they're trying to get it to the masses amount of people. They're trying to get it to the people. To this end, we are pleased to announce that Michael Solitaire is joining us as a technical advisor to assist the scalability of the business. Michael led on the Verge project. This gentleman used to be on the Verge project, successfully implementing XVG onto many of the top high-volume exchanges, and thus will be invaluable asset to help ETN move on to new exchanges. See, this is huge news, ladies and gentlemen. This guy took a coin and put it on massive exchanges. Now he's working with Electroneum. What is that going to do for us? He's going to get it on massive exchanges. This is the project. They're putting it on massive exchanges. That's the goal. XUV high volume exchange, and thus will be invaluable asset to help ETN move on to exchanges. Michael also has a wealth of experience leading the implementation of technical solutions for McDonald's. Many of you know that. Apple, Tesla, and HP, Hewlett-Packard. As of you know, a key part of Electroneum strategy is achieving global mass adoption. That is the goal, to get it to the people, billions and billions of people. In order to achieve this, we need exceptionally scalable infrastructure. Michael is a founder and CEO of Titanium, a company that operates a decentralized infrastructure as a service, LAAS, I don't know what that is in its abbreviation, platform, a perfect fit for Electroneum project. Fundamentally, the strength of Electroneum is the people behind it. We believe having the right team in place absolutely vital to achieving our goals, and we're delighted Michael is joining the team. So he's a massive undertaking to the project of Electroneum, the coin, etc. That's just one recent news. This one here is even bigger than that, okay? And I'm going to read it to you here. Electroneum signs an agreement with telecommunications and payment giant XIUS. This is a mobile-friendly cryptocurrency, has formed a groundbreaking relationship with the mobile and payments technology provider, which has an active subscriber base of over 65 million people, okay? Now, let's put this into perspective. When a currency takes on, because remember, Electroneum said there were going to be a mobile app where you're going to be able to mine on the app, etc. Now they've made partners with a massive telecommunications, meaning mobile company, okay, that already has 65 million customers. What do you think that's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen? When a company joins another company and they don't have that coin, they're going to adopt that coin and they're going to use that coin. So that means more customers coming in, more value to the currency. This has just happened this actual month. So be patient with that. This telecommunication company has a 25-year history of innovation, having filed more than 120 patents and partnering with Electronium, has shown extraordinary clarity and vision, belief in cryptocurrency as truly viable payment solutions. So this is fantastic. So be patient. I mean, I'm not going to read the whole thing, but as you can see here, they're making leaps towards the long term of the currency. These are why I believe in these coins. I believe in Ripple, Electronium, and Digibyte. And we're going to go over Digibyte in a second. Let's go back here. I'm going to refresh this page. So this is another coin that you got to be patient about. It's another coin you want to sit on. If you can get to Cryptopia, buy it and hold. Okay? HODL this, HODL Ripple, HODL Digibyte. And let's go over Digibyte real quick before we continue. Yes, we took a massive hit. It's going to happen. Sit back, be patient. Sit back, be patient. Let's go over Digibyte now because we want to go over all these coins. This one's also down, but that's okay. Look where it was July of 2014. Look where it was January. I mean, this is a massive undertaking for it to rise as high as it did. And now it's here. It's at this particular point, you know, which isn't too bad. I mean, if you bought it down here, you're in profit. If you bought it here, you're in profit. Here as well. And it looks like it's taking a little dip, but it's going to continue to rise. Why? Because you have to look at the website. You got to look at the white paper of the company. What do they have in store? Okay, you got to look at their white paper. Okay, you got to look at their blog, their roadmap. Okay, this is where you need to get the meat and potatoes of a currency. If you're going into an altcoin and they don't have a roadmap or a white paper to tell you what this coin is going to do in the future, that means they have no vision for long-term growth. Okay, and that's where people make the mistake interpreting one altcoin for another. Another altcoin could be rising because of hype, but some currencies do have logic behind their growth and why they see the future, the future of blockchain. Okay. Education, outreach, development. I mean, these are Digibyte Foundation. These are projects that they have now that they're implementing and obviously going to connect and sell to other companies, like big companies. Like I'm not saying this is not official, but companies like Microsoft, companies like that. When you reach out to these companies and they see your project and they like any one of these projects here that they have, that means that they'll implement it into their company, use it, brings value, okay? And then that people are going to start using it, attaining Digibyte, mining it, and then eventually, obviously, making money and selling it and vice versa. So they have a lot of core values for this company, okay? So keep that in mind. You'll see that all in the projects here. Just keep in mind, you have to read the white paper. What this company, what are they doing? What's the future hold for this company? Let's see here. Guides about, here we go. 5 mining algorithms, advanced difficulty, stability. It has 4 years of development. That is huge. What does this tell you right here? This is called experience. Okay, that's what this is called. 4 years development. There's a lot of coins that don't even last a month. This company's been, this blockchain has been here 4 years, Digibyte. So keep in mind, it's still continue to work. It's very, very fast. They had SegWit before Bitcoin had SegWit. Keep that in mind. Nobody really knew about it. At one particular point, Bitcoin was hard to sell like it is today. The transaction fees are so high to even send Bitcoin. You don't want to send a low payment to somebody of Bitcoin because you're going to be paying more for the transaction fee than you're going to pay for the actual transaction or the amount you're sending, which is ridiculous. But that's part of the plan for a lot of these coins. And I didn't think Bitcoin was going to get to that particular point, but it's there. So, but like I told you guys previously, it is an asset. If you have Bitcoin, hold on to it. Unless you trade it for another coin, you don't want to trade it for a coin that doesn't have a background, that doesn't have a roadmap. You want to sit on Bitcoin as an asset because it'll continue to grow. Once it runs out, the value of it's going to skyrocket, okay? Because you're going to be one of the rare few that actually have it in your possession. And that's what people are doing. People are not selling Bitcoin. They're keeping it and they're holding on to it. But if you can trade it for coins, the coins that you're looking to trade it into are coins like the ones I'm speaking of. Ones that have value. Ones that have a roadmap. Ones that have a plan for the future. Because these coins are still dirt cheap. Not one of these coins are worth more than $3. Okay, so keep that in mind. Electronium is worth pennies, 14 cents. Ripple is worth $2, give or take. Okay, Digibyte is worth, I think it was 14 cents. Did I read that? 10 cents, give or take. You see, so these are coins that are still low cost. You can still get into, knowing that there's a future behind it. This is why these are long-term hold coins. Okay, you don't want to sell these coins. Yes, they took a hit, but that's what happens with cryptocurrency. Okay, let's get back to the questions. See if we have any. All right. Did RSP have an agreement with MoneyGram? They do. According to that website, Soren, they do. They will be having an agreement with those companies. They're going to be implementing Ripple. And that's why you want to be patient when you're holding these coins. Time to buy back. You should have never sold. Hold. You got to hold, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, Vladad. 10x Pay. I don't know that coin. I'm going to be honest with you. Listen, there's so many coins out there now. You can just look up a coin, I mean, and figure, what a coin can or possibly do. If it has a backing, it may do well. But let's take a look at this coin. Let's see what this coin is about and see what it offers. 10x Pay, which is right here. $3.19. The coin, not too bad. I mean, they're obviously making a headway. Convert and spend your virtual currencies in real. I'll be honest with you, a lot of coins are doing this. A lot of coins are selling, are going to be able to be used, like McDonald's and places like that. This is not something new. Electronium, you can currently do that now. You can go on Electronium. There's a site that actually, there's a blog, I should have saved it, where you can actually buy, you can buy food from, you can go to a pizza restaurant and buy pizza with Electronium right now. You can do that right now in United States. Let's see here, stores. Oh, I spelled that wrong. Here we go. All right, this is just Electronium. This is Reddit, obviously, but I want you to see the actual. This is not the site I'm looking for, but there are companies that are accepting Electronium as we speak right now. Let's see here. Here we go. So many online stores now accept cryptocurrency. Could it soon replace your high street bank? In the future banking, blah, blah, blah. This is just an article. I want to get to the point where I can show you where it's accepting you can accept. Let me see, where are we at? Go back. Oh, it's not letting me. All right, let's see if it does it. Here we go. I think this may be the site I was on. Yes, this is the site I wanted to show you. There's actually companies in the United States right now that you can actually use your Electronium to buy stuff. You can also look up Europe, Asia, Australia, Africa. These are companies that inside of your country that accepts Electronium as a form of payment. There's a pizza place that accepts Electronium. Synergetic Technologies is a company that accepts Electronium. If you go to their site, which is here, take a look at this. If I was to, let me mute my phone. Sorry about that. Oh, I got to go pick up my son. Oops. It's almost time to pick up my son from school, so I'm going to do this real quick. I will get back with you guys shortly. If I don't get back with you guys today, I'll get back to you guys sometime before the end of the week. But as you can see here, Electronium is accepted as a form of payment for this online store: computers, desktops, peripherals, etc. So you can see here, there's starting to be a lot of companies and stores taking these cryptocurrencies, is going to use them as a form of payment. So you can go on here and buy a computer and purchase it using Electroneum. Okay. I'm not buying this, but let's see here: computer, desktop, new desktop. You can go on the site, look at it yourself, especially in your country. If you're in Africa, look up stores in Africa that accept Electroneum. That's all you got to do. Do a search, and you'll find companies that will accept. Europe, if you click on Europe, if you're in Europe, you'll see actual companies, stores that accept Electroneum. Here's one here, Car Rodeo. I don't know what this is. This is in Europe, I guess. Car radio code. Security radio lock, blah, 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 blah. I guess they accept Electroneum as well. So a lot of these companies are going to be implemented in accepting cryptocurrency as a form of payment, not just Bitcoin, Ethereum, but also Electroneum as well. These are ones that you're looking out for. It looks like 10X is sort of the same. They're also doing pretty much the same exact thing. I mean, a lot of currencies are doing this. So just keep that in mind. We currently support Bitcoin, Ethereum, ER20 tokens, and Dash are closed, blah, blah, blah. As you can see, these are alpha. That means they're being implemented. Bitcoin, Ethereum are being accepted now. Let's see here. Decentralized security, smart contracts, payment platform for blockchain assets. I mean, it's repetitive, because all this information, pretty much every coin has this. Every coin has it. You're looking at what the coin is going to do and what it's doing. You know, right now, this says as seen on. It doesn't mean they're using it. It says is as seen on. It doesn't mean they're actually implementing with these companies. These are big companies down here, but it doesn't mean they're using this coin. They could be, maybe, maybe not. But look at the white paper. The white paper is where you want to read, because this is going to tell you what the coin is going to be doing down the road. It's going to be in a PDF format. White papers are usually a PDF, and you'll see the actual, as soon as this thing loads. Here we go. This is the white paper. This is very important. When you're making a decision to purchase an altcoin, look at the white paper. Make sure that you read everything. This is the vision of the actual company that owns this coin and what their plans are in the future going forward and what their projects are. I know it's a long read. It's about 51 pages, but if you read it, it tells you what they are, it tells you the commitment, what they're looking to do with this coin, etc. It tells you who their teams are, investors. Let's see here, 10X wallet. I mean, a lot of these coins have wallets. Bitcoin has wallet right now. Ethereum has a wallet on your mobile phone. You can get a lot of coins on a wallet, so this is nothing major. I mean, a lot of these coins are doing this because it's easily accessible. Electroneum's doing this already. Ripple is going to be doing it through banking, using an app, if you haven't seen that as well. Digibyte as well. Am I knocking this coin? No, because a lot of them are doing exactly what we see here, and this is the goal. So is this a coin that you can take and use for the future and make some money? Possibly, yes, because this coin is doing what every other coin is doing. So the point is, how can this get to the masses? Okay, are they doing the right thing? Is it going to get to the masses? Are companies going to take this, use it as a form of payment? That's your due diligence. That's where you have to stop reading and making sure that the company is heading in the right direction. Because a lot of these companies are not. A lot of these companies are built on hype. This one looks like it has a solid foundation. Looks like they have a solid plan. If you read it here, it tells you pretty much what it's doing, what the coin's going to do. Timeline overview. This is very important right here. Okay, this is where they started, etc. The idea of 10X pitched at DBS Blockchain, had awarded first prize, etc. So they got some prizes. Let's see here. This is good to read. If you have this, this is what their roadmap looks like. They had a sale on June 24th, Singapore. That's funding, funds allocated. So it tells you where the money's going, etc. You can read that there. I mean, it looks like they're doing pretty much what a lot of other companies are doing. This one looks like it's going to have an actual card that you can use, which is pretty cool. But if you go to Uphold, you can take your money and put it on the card on Uphold, and there's a small transaction fee. You can deposit your Bitcoin into a bank account right through Uphold. You don't have to go through Coinbase. You can go to Uphold and do it there. But again, you have to put up your identification. You have to do all that info. You got to put up all that information, but you can sell your coins there and be deposited into in your bank account. Not just Coinbase. There's other companies that actually do it too. So, and that's I'm not going to go over the whole thing, but you can see here they look like the incentive is to get a card themselves. So when you take your coin, you put it on the card and you can use it. I mean, if you haven't noticed, BitPay already does that. You know, I mean, BitPay is no longer out of the country, but this is what I got BitPay. BitPay is right there. I use this thing like you wouldn't believe. It is my bread and butter, my meat and potatoes. So a lot of these currencies are doing it, but there's ones that have already done it. Okay, so keep that in mind. So I mean, is this something that everybody's going to use? Maybe. I mean, I'm not invested in this coin. I'm already invested in coins that already have this feature. So for me, would it be something I'm looking to invest in? Not right now. Not right now. But if you don't have all these other coins, then yes, this is maybe something you may want to start with, you know, coming out the door. So that's the only thing I can say on that coin, man, other than that. All right. I sold that, but sell $1, just ready to re-up. I think the Binance coin is having a lot of success. Can you discuss the BNB? I can't do it right now. I got to go. I got to pick up my son, so I do apologize. ETN is not on Bittrex. It is looking to be implemented on top big exchanges. That's why they picked up the guy, Michael. Michael, he knows what he's doing when it comes to taking coins and put them in on big exchanges. That is his project. That is on his table for him to do it. Right now, ETN is only on Cryptopia, but soon, hopefully soon, it'll be on these other exchanges. And when that happens, the coin is going to go up in value. Right now, being trended by a couple days ago because there's a bit that everyone Binance. If you don't know, Binance right now is open. It's open again, but it's open for a short period of time. I'm not sure if you can log in now. If you go to Binance, you can get in and join that exchange and register. But anyways, the whole point of this video is to tell you guys, be patient. Be patient with these coins. It's been a tough week. It's another tough week this week. Wait another week or so. You're going to start seeing it climb. It's just a lot of these coins corrected themselves because they were rising so fast. And you know what happens with coins that rise fast? They get corrected and then they move up, correction, move up, correction. But as long as it's moving on an upward trend, then we're fine. And Ripple, Verge, a lot of these coins are on that upward trend. Okay, so be patient with that. I thought you were going to the club today.
No. I couldn't. I had to get home.
You didn't text me.
Yeah, I was going.
When you have a son and he don't listen, I was just going to go pick him up. Look at him right here. Come here. Let me show him to the people. This is my little one that don't listen. That's right.
Yeah.
Go. Get out of here.
Sorry, well, it's because
he's a pain, I'll tell you.
The guy who was hosting the game club had to end it last second, and he told everybody to get out and try to just go wherever you have to go, and he told me that I had to run to the bus. And I didn't know. Okay, well, listen, are you going to be going to that club in the future? Because it doesn't look like it. Next week. I will next year.
Well, I don't believe it, but go ahead, go.
Hey, look, but he said it was.
Get out of here.
He said it.
All right, let's get back to work. Well, obviously, I don't have to pick him up, so he just walked in the door, which is cool. So I want to go over a few things. I wanted to go over some other investments that I've been doing other than exchanging cryptocurrency, altcoins, etc. There's a lot of ways you can make money other than altcoins, trading, etc. I've been doing it for a while now, and the only way I can do it is by sharing with you guys by my back office, showing you what I was able to do. These are programs that I hold dear and have been working for me, and hopefully they will work for you. So other than the altcoins, let's be patient with those. Do not sell off. I encourage you not to. That's all I'm going to say for that particular point. Now let's get back to the money. Okay, I've been with Genesis Mining for a while now. I bought an infinite contract when they were infinite. If you don't remember, they were offering infinite contracts. And I was smart enough to get into it as soon as possible. And what I did is I took a $5,000 investment and bought me position in mining with Genesis. This was a while ago. I haven't even promoted this to a lot of people. I'm just telling you guys now. As you can see, I took a $5,000 investment and turned it into close to a little over $16,000. I haven't been paid for the last. They usually pay me sometimes if they don't pay me in one day because the transaction fees are high for Bitcoin. They'll wait 2 days and then pay me double. And that's what they're doing today because the last time I've been paid was on the 9th. It's the 11th. So I should get paid today twice, for the 10th and for the 11th. So keep that in mind. It's because of transaction fees. And it tells you here at the very top why these coins are being paid out as is. Bitcoin, it tells you what the minimum they're going to be paying out. It's just because the cost is so high now to send these cryptocurrencies. If you were smart enough, like I was, to get in when they had infinite contracts, what does this mean, infinite contracts? What does this mean? Well, infinite contract means I'm going to continue to get paid on my investment forever as long as the coin holds value more than the price. That makes sense. So I will keep getting paid as long as the coin is high in value. But once the value drops below the cost, my contract will end. That's how it works. But I've already tripled my money. I put $5,000 on this investment, and I'm a little over $16,000. I make about $100 a day, 7 days a week with this cryptocurrency. Now remember, I started this in September. So the September, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. So I just want to make sure it was September. September, October, November, December, January. So not even 4 months in, I've already made triple my money. I tripled my money, and it continues to rise. No, they don't have any more you can buy. They only have certain coins, but here's what you can do. This is what I wanted to tell you guys. If you go to buy hash power, okay, they're not going to have all the coins, a lot of the coins that they used to have. Actually, they don't have any. They're not having any right now. They're not selling any as we speak. Because if they did, it would be here, and you will see the coins. But occasionally, they will open up again. And when they do, you want to be ready for that. Because you don't want to make the mistake of missing out on mining. Because this is a long-term income coming in that is just added on top of my trading. Because this is consistent. It consistently pays me daily. It automatically goes right into my account. I don't have to withdraw it. It automatically sends it right into my wallet, which is fantastic. I want you to see also my orders. That way I want you to see the proof in the pudding. As you can see here at the very bottom, I started on September 2017. I purchased 40 terahashes at SHA-256. And I spent, at that time, was 1.52 Bitcoin at that time. Well, obviously, it wasn't a lot of money. Bitcoin was a lot lower at that time. But the value of the currency, I think I was getting paid like 30, give or take around $30 a day. That $30 a day because the inflation of Bitcoin went from 30 to now $100 a day. And it continues to rise if Bitcoin keeps rising. But Bitcoin's dropped down to 13, so it's right about $75 a day, give or take. But if you do the math, this is extra income. You take that $75 a day, you times that by 30 days in a month, you're making about $2,200 extra every month coming in. This is the reason why you need to get on these mining contracts, sign them, and stick with it because they pay out, ladies and gentlemen. I wouldn't show you this if they didn't. And as you can see, I'm still getting paid to this day. Since September, we're in January 2018. I can show you the contract. I don't want to show you the contract because then it's going to show everything. But you see here, it shows the meat potato. And this is indefinite contract. And there's no end date until, again, the value drops below the cost. And then that's when they'll end the contract. That was the contract I signed at the time, in September. So what does this mean for you? Well, the reality of it is this. I'm also what you call a member of BitConnect, okay? A lot of people don't believe in this coin. A lot of people call it a sham. And a lot of people love it. And a lot of people making money with this coin. Now I got to log in again. So you're going to have to give me a second here. I'm not going to log in because it's going to be taking me. I got a live YouTube video. And when I get into it, it's going to be a pain in the butt to show you all that information without hiding a lot of stuff. And I don't want to show that live. But it is working for me. I got about, in BitConnect, I got about $500 right now in there. I make about $500 a day in BitConnect alone. Now, this money you can withdraw today. If you want to withdraw it, you can turn it into Bitcoin right in the back office. Take that money and turn it into Bitcoin and send it to your wallet right now if I wanted to. But what I'm trying to do is compound this income with BitConnect because the value of the percentage, I'm compounding the interest so I can make more and more every day. My goal is to make about $2,000 to $3,000 a day with that currency. Right now I'm at $500, a little over $500 a day. I'll say about $520 is what I'm making a day, depending on the percentage they pay out. Because some days they pay out less than 1%. Some days they pay out a little higher. Now, my initial investment into BitConnect, let me put it up here. That way you guys can see what coin I'm talking about or which program. And I don't want you guys to get lost. So $520 a day, give or take. You times that by 30. I'm making about $15,600 a month with this program here. And what I do with this program, I compound it. I don't take any money out on this program. Genesis pays me every day. Hashflare, they pay me every day. I make about $800 a day in Hashflare, give or take, between $600 and $800 depending on the value of currency. Now you can see the potential. Now you see what I'm talking about. Now you're looking at the figures. If you do the math, $3,000 a month, $15,000 a month, $20,000 a month, now you're making a significance. Yeah, so I'm making pretty much that kind of money every month from these programs. These are the ones that I've been promoting. These are the ones that I'm encouraging you guys to get into. If you haven't already, my link will be in the description, again, because I do get referral commission. But these coins are not going. If you're in Texas, you cannot join BitConnect. And there's no guarantee that you're going to be making money in any of these programs. But what I can encourage you is it working? Yes. Is it working for me right now? Yes. Am I making some income with these programs? Yes. But it is not guaranteed because we don't know how long these companies are going to be here. So you have to do your due diligence. Now, are they still around? Are they still paying every day? Every single one of them are. The ones I'm promoting are paying every day. Hashflare, BitConnect, and Genesis. They pay me every day. And this is a great thing about cryptocurrency. So let me go ahead and take off the camera so maybe I can log in really quick. It won't take but 2 seconds. Let's see. I really don't know how to use this that well. I'm going to be honest. Let's see here. I don't want to ruin it either because I know you guys are here watching this. So let's see if I can figure this out. Let me remove. Oh gosh. Okay. You know what? Once I perfect this, it'll be better, but I can't do it right now, which sucks because I really wanted you guys to see the coin and what exactly I'm actually, you know what? So be it. I'm going to log in right now. Let me use here. Okay. And then here, I'll delete that and we'll go here and give it a few minutes, few seconds. I click on login. I'll get rid of that. I'm not a robot. Here we go. Here we go, ladies and gents. I'm going to show you live. I needed to show you live because, I mean, it doesn't make any sense if I talk about it and without showing you, and I need you guys to see it, so with your own eyes. All right, here we go. Here we go. $422.09 is what I made so far today. If I go to transactions, I'm going to show you what the transactions look like in the lending wallet. So if I open up the lending wallet here, This is what I get paid out every day. You see here on the 10th, which was yesterday, I got paid out. Let's do the math. I'm going to clear this up. What did I do? Okay, here we go. Calculator. Here we go. All right. So you see here on the 10th. These are on the 110. I've been paid. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4 different payments on the 10th. Okay, so we're just gonna do some additions here, because my coins I purchased it at different times of the day. One of them I purchased at 8 o'clock at night, and the rest in the morning, which doesn't make any sense because they pay out exactly the time that you made the payment. So, which is crazy, but it is what it is. I'm gonna do the math here. 169 plus 169 plus 5812 and let's see here. Oh, and 121 plus 121. So 121, 5812, 169, and 169. So that's what I made, $517.12 on the 10th. Okay. Today, I've been paid only these two because I still have more. I still have to be paid another 2 times. I'm still waiting for 2 more loans to pay me for today's interest. Now, today's interest is at 1.21%. You can see the interest rates here. They do fluctuate. Sometimes you get paid lower than that, 71.71, 0.71. But as you can see here, what I do with the funds, once I have them in my lending wallet, because if you keep it in US dollars, it's going to stay US dollar price. If you put it in BCC and the coin goes up, then the value of your funds go up. If it goes down, then the value of your money goes down as well. There's no guarantee that you can make this percentage all the time. It's more of it can, in a sense. You can make up to that much. So it's not a guarantee. But what I do is I'm in this to win this. Okay, there's a reason why I'm here. There's a reason why I'm doing this. Because I want to take my money and compound it so I can start making, way more money than what I'm making now. I'm making some good money. I don't have to work anymore. I don't have to get up and go out the door and hit to, and I mean, that's something I put myself and set myself like this. But what we're trying to do is help you free you from debt. You don't want to, it's not going to make you financially free or you're going to be rich, but what it'll do is it'll help you pay all the bills. And you won't have to struggle. You can still go to work, still do what you got to do with your job, but be free of paying your debt, your school loans, the loans that you have now, maybe your car payments, your electricity bill, food on the table, holidays, having some extra money to go out. This is what this can do. Okay, it may not free you financially, but it will help you to help pay those bills. Maybe you want to go get your degree. So. How do you get your degree? You use this currency, you compound an interest, wait about a year, and then get all the returns back. Take that money, pay off go to college, get a degree, get anything. This is the goal, is to help you so you can become better financially in society, to be able to afford and pay all those bills, because it's a struggle now. Some people work 2, 3 jobs. One job should be more than enough. So I'm going to go ahead and transfer these funds. As you can see here, I'm doing it live. I'm trading 422 to BCC. BCC now at 301. It's at $301. I'm gonna select all and I'm gonna transfer it, and I'm gonna confirm. Why did I do this? Because now it's in BitConnect coin, which is BCC coin, which is here. Let's look at it on the exchange. If I click here and open this up. And BCC is in the top 50, that I do know. There it is right here. It's number 26. This is where BCC is now. They're number 26 in the market, on the market cap, okay? It's worth $300 per coin as of right now, which is fantastic. What's even better than that is, look at the circulating supply. It has only, 6,277,841. So if I click on this coin, we can do the white paper here. You can look at the white paper, but look at this. look at where it was on February 17th. Look at it. Look at the incline. Look at how it's moving in an upward direction, the value of this coin. And it continues to rise because in early November, it was only like $25, $30. They only have a circulating supply of 6 million coins. 6 million coins. And this is why this program is a great program to be in. Okay, moving forward, for those of you that do not know. Now I have it in, let me go ahead and get rid of that. If you do the math, 6.3 coins times 300, 6 times 3 is 18, 1,800, give or take. I just did a reloan on, let's see here. I'll tell you when I did a reloan. If I click on dashboard, I'm going to show you when I did it. My total investment, these are all a lot of these were reinvestment. A lot of this money I came out of pocket. $35,090. My total earned is $14,243. I did get referral of $51.50. Not a big difference, but it still helps. Any little bit helps. So what I did is I reinvested a lot of this money back into the program because I wanted to pay me long term. Well, how do you know what the coin's going to do in the future? It pretty much, the way I did the statistics with the calculator, it tells me how much I'm going to be making in a certain period of time. And it may be 2 or 3 days before or 2 or 3 days after. It'll tell me when I'll pretty much have enough to reinvest again. And this is what I want to go with you today. Now, this calculator was not created by me. The calculator I'm about to show you was created by the Big Connect channel guy. If you don't know him, he does a really great job showing you how to compound interest, etc. Oh, this is the wrong one. Actually, I'm in the wrong calculator. Let's get out of this one. This is the wrong one. I gotta get out of this one and open up the other one. This is another coin, another calculator that I received from someone else, but that is not it. Let's see here. Give me 1 segundo, ladies and gents. There we go. Give me a second. Let's see if this is it. I might be using the same one again. I'm using the same one. It stinks. Anyways, that's too bad. I thought I saved it. I did save it. I have to get back to it. But this also works similar to the other one. They all do this pretty much the same thing. And then my starting date was not the 10th. It was the 10th. I started on October. That I do know. All right, this is where I started. My interest, daily interest, was pretty much right around that same thing. I am not reinvesting, so I didn't reinvest $1,000. This is not what I do, especially this low. I'm going to delete that. I won't be able to because I haven't created. This is not my wallet. I wish I could show you exactly what it really was, and I do apologize for that. I'll have it ready next time. But right now, the way it's growing, by January, I made my initial reinvest on January 6th is when I made my reinvest of $10,000. And then what I did is I continued to do that. So by the end of January 27th, which this is what the great thing about this program does. I'm going to go ahead and don't save that. Shoot, I wish I could have showed you. I do apologize. That ticks me off that I can't show you. That was my mistake. What I wanted to do was show you the actual sheet and show you how it's working for me and my compounding interest and what I'm going to see myself in the middle of the year. And by looking at it, my statistics showed me that I should be making, I'll get my first investment back because I initially invested in October. It should show that here. Let's see. Page 1. Bitcoin lending wallet. This is page 1. We go back all the way. All right, here we go. This is my first lend. There it is right here, black and white. 10,050 on 1027. Okay, this is when I first started with them. Now, if you do the math, I didn't recalculate it and lend it. I did another lend not too far long after that. I think that was a little over 5,000. And the reason why I did that is because I wanted to get my money a lot sooner than it pays you back. In a sense, what this company does is you take your investment, you put it into this company. They then take your money, they loan it, you buy BCC, then you loan it to the company, you get 1%. So when people are mining it, buying and trading the coin, and the value goes up, then the money grows, and then they pay you the interest daily, give or take on the percentage of that day. It is all on the website. They show you all of that, and it would be great to go over all of that, but I can't do it right now because I'm getting lost. I guess that threw me off, but it happens, Ah, man, this stinks. That's all right. Actually, you know what? We can go to it. I just got to go on another site. That's all. Let's get out of there. And let's go here. Nope, wrong one. Let's get out of here. Bitcoin's going up, it looks like, which is good. We need that. Here we go. This is actual, so hopefully it's not going to log me in. It might log me in because I'm already logged in on the other one. No, it didn't, which is great. All right, here we go. This is what I want to show you, the lending, the Bitcoin guide, the BCC lending guide. This is the guide that's going to show you. Now, this is why the interest, this is what I wanted to show you here. If you see here, I initially put 10,050. That means it's going to put me on this level, which is after 120 days. So if you do the math, October 27th, November 27th, December 27th, January 27th will be my fourth month. Will be about my fourth month. So after 120 days, that's 4 months, I'll get my 10,050 back. So all that money that I accrued in interest is also mine. So what I did is that once I get that 10,050, I'm going to dump it back in and continue to let it ride and keep compounding interest. Because what's going to happen now, every time I do an investment like that, it's going to be about $100 and something a day. You've seen that, your own eyes. About 169, 150, depending on the interest that you're being paid, give or take, it's going to accrue that. So now I'm not making $500 and something a day. I'll be making $600, almost $700. And then when I do it again and over and over and over, my initial investment comes back. I put that back in. I'm compounding it and continue to let my money work for me. I didn't want to leave this money sitting somewhere. I decided to put it in here, have it work for me, because in a year's time, you could possibly have a significant amount. We're talking, 6 figures, 7 figures, possibly, in that amount of time, depending how long the company's going to stick around, if the company does well, etc. So hopefully you guys can see the vision of why I'm fully into this program, fully into the mining programs, because they do pay out, and they pay out really, really well and handsomely. This company pays out every day. You can take that money if you don't want to reinvest it. You can take it out and put it in your BCC or Bitcoin wallet if you want to do so, or your BCC wallet, and let the Bitcoin BCC coin rise. And when it rises, then you sell it and you can make that money from Bitcoin. The mining is just an addition to what I'm doing. So that's why I share this with you. And you can get all this information on bitcointeam.online. That is my website I created to show you the platforms, show you my videos, the inside of my videos. I show you what I'm doing with the program, how I'm making money, and how you can make money with this program too. Other than trading, because I know you guys love the trading, which is great. But when you have a horrible week and you don't make any money and you lose, and that's all you're doing is trading, it can hurt you and it can hurt your pockets. This is why you have to have alternatives. This is why you have to diversify your income. This is why you have to diversify your portfolio. This is why I'm in these other programs. Because if I take a hit in exchanges, I know I have money coming in on other programs. And this is why I'm telling you today, and hopefully, in hopes that you join me, of course. But that's it. That's it, man. I mean, hopefully you guys can see all that. Let's see if we have any questions. Awesome, awesome. That's just once you send money to your bank account. When you send money to your bank account, you gotta pay. Listen, at the end of the year, you're gonna get a form from your exchange, or you're gonna get a form from the people that you put your Bitcoin in. And once you send it into US dollars, you gotta pay taxes on that. You have to. There's no way to beat that. You got to do it. If you don't do it, and Coinbase or these other programs don't give their tax information up, that's fine. You're free and clear temporarily. But once the IRS or all these companies, once the government gets into it and they fork up that information and they tell you, okay, you made so and so much money, you traded into this much money, they're coming after you. And they're going to come after you harsh. You're going to have to pay penalties. Interest from the day that you didn't pay all the way through. The only way that you can, I guess, equal out how much tax you have to pay is your expenses. You are working from home. You have to get a good CPA. You got to let them know what's going on. Make sure they know about cryptocurrency. Make sure they know how much money. If every expense, you're going to save every receipt that you spend. I mean, it's no way around it, and I would hate to see you guys really try to. I would hate to see you guys try to beat the system. There's no way to beat it. You know what I mean? If you abide by the law, they won't bother you. Yes, you're making money. Pay your taxes. Don't worry about it. Get it done and over with, and continue to make money the next year and make more money, and then pay your taxes and make more money, because there's a never-ending wealth of income to be made in cryptocurrency. So, I mean, depending on your country, I don't know what the laws is in your country. I know in Dubai, they don't have taxes, but I don't know about cryptocurrency there. I know when I went there, I went for a week. I loved it. No taxes on nothing. It was fantastic. I had a great time of my life. I would definitely go back and enjoy another vacation there, maybe 2 weeks this time. But it was fantastic. I enjoyed it. And cryptocurrency is different there. You know, they do accept cryptocurrency. You can actually buy a luxury home there with Bitcoin. It's fantastic. A great place. They do relish the coins. They love the coins there, and they would love to see people prosper because it benefits them anyway. You know what I mean? Because they spend all this money to build these homes. They want people to buy them. So, I mean, that's all I can say for you guys. So, correct. Your stock market, you have to pay taxes. You got to. This is why don't try to evade it. Yes, Mario. When you lend that 10,020, and the reason why I sent 10,020 is because I want my money back in 120 days. That's the only reason why I do it. I want it in 4 months, not 6 months, 8 months. You get the idea. But once 120 days is up, you'll get that money back. You'll see it in your USD wallet. It'll say in US dollars. It'll say 10,000, whatever it is, 10,010, 10,020, 10,050. You'll get it back there. And then you can withdraw it. You can take that money. You can put it in your own Bitcoin wallet. You can change it to Bitcoin and keep it. You don't have to put it back into the program. I mean, so you're technically, after that, you're working from profit if you only do one investment. But you know that's going to take time to build that way. Just be aware of that. So 10,000 something, there is a calculator on the site that's going to tell you what it's going to be. Let's go to the calculator and I'll show you exactly what it's going to look like. That's the exchange. I had the calculator up and ready. I had it earlier. Obviously, I don't have it now. Let's see here. Bitcoin price calc. This is not the one we want, though. Let's see what this is. Give it a second. Now, remember, if you're in Texas, you can't participate in this program. Just keep that in mind. This is just the exchange. You can actually trade your coins live on the exchange right in their back office if you have Bitcoin, BCC. You can trade it yourself here live, which is fantastic. All right, where the hell is it? I'm looking for the calculator. Oh, here we are. Here it is. Projected. Was it on this page? Man, am I blind or what? No, it wasn't here. See, it's on this page. Here's the daily average. Okay, this is a projected earnings calculator. This is not a guarantee that you're going to make this money. This is projected depending on a percentage rate that you receive. Okay, so if you put 10,050 or 10,010, whatever the minimum is there, we'll put 10,050. Let me go back. Oh gosh, I'm sloppy. 10,050, and you put 120 days, because that's when you're going to get it back. You calculate it. Your profit is 12,904. Your return on investment is 128.40%, and your profit with principal should be around $22,954.20. Give or take. That's a 30-day average. That's an average of 0.82% plus the 25, plus the 0.25 extra that you get. So you're pretty much over a 1% on that. So you can see that. The last 7-day average, this is the last 7 days right now. So this is the 30-day. This is the 7-day. And we put that again. And I'm just going to put 10,050 and 120 days. Calculate. And there it is. Just a little bit higher. And you can see the investment type. But what's going to happen is if you decide to take your money out, take it out. You know what I mean? But just know in 4 months, they give you your capital back. You know what I mean? But the interest that you earn, when you put your investment in, you earn interest every day. Take the interest. You can use it, withdraw it, take it out. It's exactly what you want to do with it. To be $100-something a day. So 4 months, 120 days. We'll give or take, say 120, give or take. I'm not 100% sure. Some days will be higher, some days will be lower. And you times that by 120 days, that's 14,400 extra dollars. Okay? That's right. You can take that money, and then you'll get your 10,020 back. So now you have that much money, 23,316. That's the power in compounding interest. And this is why this company, I think, is fantastic. It just went up $5 while we were speaking. So all the BitConnect coin you have in your back office just went up $5. So keep that in mind. This been down. BCC was down. Actually, you know what? I'm going to show you live where it was a few months ago. I'm going to change the actual charts. Okay. So if we put and change the date here, and we put November, so that's 2017. Oops. 2017 dash, I'm just going to put the 22nd dash 11. That won't work. What the hell did I do? All right, let's just look at year to date. Maybe that'll help. In 1 year's time. Okay. So we're looking at November, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. November of 2017, okay, it was at 243. If you look at around February, the beginning of the year, right at the beginning of last year, the price of BCC was less than a penny. March, still less than a penny. Okay, April, less than a penny. In May, less than a penny. All right, it was worth a penny right around July. Right there, June 12th. June 12th, it finally reached the penny point. Which is, if you got in here, I mean, you're doing really, really well right now, because not only are you been in the program for quite some time, it hasn't even been a year yet. If you look at July 17, we still got 2018 of 17, and the coin's valued at 300 now. If you do the mathematics, that's a lot of money that you've accrued, especially if you have BitConnect coin, if you exchanged it, and the value of it and compounding it, you are making a significant amount of income, which is fantastic. So, I mean, it's just some extra money that you can use other than trading. And that's why I'm sharing it. And that's the only reason why I'm sharing it, okay? So keep that in mind. So for those of you that, are sitting on your altcoins, some altcoins are going up. Here we go. I like that. Finally, look at Verge. Verge is up 1.16%. It's good. Saya Coin's up. Saya Coin's been up in the past 7 days, and the past week. It's doing really well. which isn't too bad. Binance coins is up big, $20.94 per coin. They have 99 million fluctuation. Binance coin, I think that's the Binance exchange coin, if I'm not mistaken. But they're doing pretty well. Let's see here. Let's go to the coins that we were talking about. Let's see if they went up. I know Verge is up, which is good. Ripple is up. Digibyte is almost on its way. It's on its way. It's only 0.70%. It was at -2. Now it's at 0.7. So that's going to be on its way up. And so is Electroneum. Electroneum looks like it's going to be going on its way up as well. It looks like it's starting to make a run. Looks like the altcoins are starting to make a run just by looking at this chart. Just from when we first started this video, which was, I don't even know, less than an hour ago, a little more than an hour ago, these altcoins weren't doing that well. And now it's a lot of green. You can see a lot of green here, which is fantastic. So be patient. Be diligent with your coins. Don't trade them because you get scared. Okay, this happens with cryptocurrency and coins. So be aware of that. Be patient. Other than that, that's all I have to share today. I wanted to make sure you guys are aware there's other income avenues on top of trading. And I just shared with you the few that I'm in. I didn't share the hash flare one, but I'm in that as well. You'll find that on the site that I'm currently in. I'm going to go ahead and post it just so you guys see it. This is my link. Now, before I share this link, I want to let you know that the very first program is a private club, okay? It's a private club. That one is if you're already an experienced person that already has Bitcoin. That's what that club is about. The second link is BitConnect, which I just shared with you. And the third link is Hashflare, which is another mining company, which I shared. The Genesis one is not on there. The reason being, there's no contracts. You can't buy Genesis right now, even if you wanted to. So just keep that in mind. I'm going to go ahead and share this link. That is my website there. If you copy and paste that, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. You'll see me videos. I do a lot of testimonial videos. I share that with you. I also did the compounding interest video. It's on that BitConnect channel. Just click on BitConnect, scroll down. You'll see the compounding interest video there. You'll see it. You'll see the actual sheet. It's the first picture you see. I think it's the third video down or second, and you'll see that there. But that's pretty much what I do to earn some extra income. And I'd encourage you guys to think about it. If you have it, do it. If you don't do it, but you get the idea. But if you have to believe in the program in order to invest in it. If you don't believe in it, don't do it. You know, if you think it's going to be a burden, don't do it. If you can't afford it, don't do it. Okay? Don't want to spend your rent money. You don't want to spend your school money. You don't want to spend the money that's been willed to you, etc. That, you know, it's totally different. This is just to make an extra income. For those of you that do know about the program, the minimum investment in BitConnect is $100. The minimum investment in Hashflare, it could be $5, $10. But I mean, that's not going to make you the kind of money that you need to kind of live off of, or to use as extra to pay your bills. That, I mean, you got to put a decent amount in there to really accrue it. But you can also reinvest the funds, etc. Hashflare is in 2018. They're doing a 2.0, which is fantastic. They're going to really vamp things up. They're moving a lot of their mining facilities from Japan to Iceland and Estonia. They're already in Estonia, but they're going to put the Iceland. They're putting a lot of other places. They just joined forces with another Japan company, and that's the reason why they're doing a lot of these 2.0, fixing up the site, making it better, making it easier, so that way you guys can get your payments a lot faster. Because the transaction rate right now for Bitcoin is through the roof, and it's hard to even just send. It's hard to send any money with Bitcoin. So if you have someone you have to send Bitcoin to, don't send it to them in Bitcoin. Take it and exchange it for like an altcoin, like Litecoin, Ripple, and then send them those coins. Just make sure they have the proper wallet and the proper addresses for those wallets, because you don't want to send Bitcoin to a Ripple wallet. You can lose your money. So make sure you do your homework before you do that. Litecoin is another great coin that you can change your Bitcoin into. You can exchange it for Litecoin, then send Litecoin. It'll be a lot faster and a lot cheaper. You can change it to Digibyte, Ripple, Verge, all these other coins, and send it. And it'll be a lot faster and cheaper than sending Bitcoin. That way you don't lose money on transaction fees, and they don't have to use a lot of money on receiving it. So just keep that in mind. If there's not any other questions, I'm going to go ahead and end this video for today. I appreciate you guys for watching this. I do apologize for the altcoins being down this week, but that is not my fault, nor is not your fault. It's part of the process of correcting currencies. And when coins skyrocket, people want to jump in, pay all this money, not realizing what the coin can do, you know what I mean, what the coin is about. And a lot of these coins are built on hype, pump and dumps, etc. Stay away from pump and dumps. That's not going to help you in the future. You want to stay with solid foundation companies like the ones I spoke of. There are many more. 10X looks like a solid company. For those that did ask that question, they look good. They look like a solid company. They're going to be running toe to toe with a lot of these other companies. I don't see them going anywhere short anytime soon. So keep that in mind. I appreciate you guys. Go Pats. Go Celtics. Let's go. This weekend, the Titans are going down, baby. The Titans are going down. All right, BitcoinGardens.com. Hey, visit BitcoinGardens.com. I'm sure he has a lot of wealth of information there. He's always on these calls, always on these videos. I'm sure he can share some great information himself. Obviously, he's promoting his website. I have not seen what he has on that website, but hopefully it's some good stuff. So that's it. I'm not co-signing it. Just keep that in mind. But appreciate you guys. Have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful day. Take care now. Bye-bye.